Hello, this is a special alert from the Mike on a Monday Super Ultra AccuWeather Forecast Center. Record snowfall has been blanketing most of North America this year. We have a reporter in the field to tell us what exactly he's seeing out there. What's happening?
Yeah, if you look around, it's snowing!
I see. Well, forecasters are saying the snow is here to stay. Any indication things might be lightening up out there?
Yeah, not so much.
So, how long is the snowfall expected to last?
How the hell should I know? You guys are the ones with the computer tied into the weather center. I've been standing out here for 3 hours. Why don't you use your Doppler?
Well, I suppose it's safe to say that anybody planning on heading outside should probably bundle up to stay warm.
Yes, that is good advice. If you are heading out in this weather, you should bundle up and dress appropriately for the weather. Unlike me, who has a TV manager who believes that if I actually dress appropriately for the weather, that it's obstructive and I can't relate to the viewer as well.
Well, thank you so much for the report. We're going to check in with you for another 15 seconds, about 45 minutes from now. In that time, hey, why don't you build us a snowman?
Yeah, why don't you go
Singing your favorite song like nothing was ever wrong. Well, I'm barely.
All right, so we're introducing Chad Brownlee to some folks who don't already know you, but you've had a bunch of hits on the radio already. Your career's starting to take off now. It's funny, though, because for those that don't know, give us just a little bit of your background story again.
Well, I spent my whole life playing hockey. That was all I knew. Played music on the side, and my love for music just kept growing. And unfortunately, my love for hockey just diminished once I got a lot of injuries. So it was kind of a no-brainer to jump on the music train, and it's been a lot of fun ever since.
We always make the joke, you made the switch from the incredibly stable world of pro sports into the even more stable world of pro music.
Yes, they're both a bit of a gamble, but I don't know, I think I'm a bit of a dream chaser, so.
We're going to talk about the setting where we are in just a second, how it's going to correlate to what else we're going to show here on the video. But what are you learning? What sort of things are you finding out from hockey to playing music on the road?
You know, there's so many parallels, and you know, I've talked about it so many times, but it's so true. Lots that I've learned in hockey I've applied to music, and I wouldn't be the musician or the artist that I am today without the years that I spent playing hockey.
Can you give us an example of some of those things that maybe trans over?
Yeah, I mean, it's showing up to play. There's also a team environment when it comes to having a band and management, producing, and you all have to work together. And just the drive for something. When you're working for a goal, and you know what it takes, then you actually apply it. And I've used that in my music. I know that there's going to be ups and downs, and there's going to be people that tell you you're not going to do it. And I've had that in hockey. But you just have to battle through. You have to believe in yourself.
When your story first came out, a lot of people were kind of discovering you, and then your first single came out, Superhero, which was a big hit across the country. And that's when people started to kind of take notice. When you went from that single being out, one of the first pieces of research I did looking up was to see that you went back to your old team, the Canucks, and they invited you to come play at a game. You did the anthem there?
Yeah, that was actually a really cool experience. Got to stand on the ice at GM Place, which is now Rogers Place. So that was a really cool moment for me. I wasn't in my hockey gear, but I'll take it.
But you were out there, and one of the cool things I saw on the Canucks website actually was a video of you kind of in a very similar background to this, and what really impressed me about you was the fact that it was you, your guitar, in this dank little hallway, and you were singing the song, you were just nailing it. Were you ever afraid to just kind of be stripped away from a band and just be singing with your guitar on your own? Or?
Well, that's where it all began for me. It was just myself and my guitar, so honestly that's my comfort zone. And I've gotten more comfortable with a full band. There's a little more room for error, you know, if I flub on the guitar and play a bad note, the band's kind of there to save me. So you're pretty vulnerable when it's you and the guitar, and that's what today's gig was, so it was kind of nice to go back to those roots.
Well, we're going to take you kind of to that environment. I invited you to our studios a little while ago to kind of just strip down again, you and your guitar, and it was the song that I first heard and saw you do, and you nailed it again. So ladies and gentlemen, it's Chad Brownlee with Superhero. Thanks a lot, Chad.
Thank you.
If I was a superhero, baby, I would save you from the world outside, the world outside your door. And I could fly faster than the speed of light to you. Yeah, I can be there when you needed me to hold you through the night. But I'm just a man in love with a girl. No suit of armor, just lay your head down on this heart of mine. I'm just a man who wants to give you the world. So I'm gonna love you the best that I can. And I would stare inside your mind to see what's behind those eyes, and take a look at what you're dreaming of. You're dreaming of tonight, and I can see the future, girl, it's you and me, that's right. And all the things you've always wished upon, you wish for all your life. But I'm just a man in love with a girl. No suit of armor, just lay your head down on this heart of mine. I'm just a man who wants to give you the world. So I'm gonna love you the best that I can. I'm just a man in love with you, girl. No suit of armor, just lay your head down on this heart of mine. I'm just a man who wants to give you the world. So I'm gonna love you the best that I can. The best that I can. I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you, yes I am. I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you the best I can. Oh. Well, I'm just a man, I'm just a man for you. I'm just a man for you.
All this in the name of comedy. Yes, they should. Unlike me, who works for a TV station whose manager believes that if I dress appropriately for the weather, then I'm not as engaging to the viewer. I'm gonna get hit by a power truck here. Yeah, not so much. I hate my life. I hate my life.